Am I live? Oh shoot, I am live. Yeah, I am live. I am live. Baby Charlemagne, we live. Welcome to the live chat. My people at I got something to say today. I got something to say today. We gonna get down and dirty today. That's what the heck we gonna do. That's what the heck we gonna do today. We gonna get down and dirty. Real dirty. It's hot out here. Hold on. Yeah, we gonna get down and dirty today. The feds, I ain't waiting. I got some stuff to say. I got to get this off my chest. The feds let Diddy slip away. The feds let Diddy slip away. I'm battling my heart and my head with the verdict. I respect the verdict. I understand what the prosecution was doing. They really didn't. The bad thing is, it really wasn't a RICO. It really wasn't a RICO. Like, this was not a criminal enterprise, a criminal organization, a criminal group that had multiple levels of hardship created to hold people against their will and sex traffic them and, bringing different people. It just wasn't that. I believe he was found guilty on the things that were presented. I want to give a shout out to the jurors. The jurors, like, were really open-minded. They didn't. I thought it was a wrap for Diddy from the get-go. I think that, like, when they were like, I think people have preconceived notions and biases no matter what. Like, we all know who P Diddy is. A lot of us know who P Diddy is. Maybe it's some rare people that may not know, but everybody's seen the darn tape of him beating Cassie. I think the main thing that the prosecution didn't do was put him on trial for the physical assault on Cassie. Now, I particularly don't know the statutes of limitations with assault. I believe it was over 10 years ago or so. So maybe they couldn't charge him with that. I don't know. But I think if he was charged with that, then he probably would have gotten more time and obviously found guilty. Like, nobody's not going to find him guilty, for what we seen on the video. It was brutal. It was sad. It was aggressive. It was terrible. It was terrible to see. I wouldn't want anybody treated like that. I don't care what took place. Cassie must be like 110 pounds, like, and for him to treat her like a rag doll. She wasn't at the time, but now she's someone's mother. Even if she wasn't someone's mother, I don't care what you're doing in your relationship or so. It's just never to treat anybody like that. Like, both parties. No man should treat a woman like that. No woman should treat a man like that. I know there are relationships where abuse is like their thing. Like, they get off on, like, abusing each other, but then doing makeup stuff. Like, that's not, some things work for some people. Everything doesn't work for everybody. That's not something I would particularly want. But what do y'all feel like? Y'all feel like the whole case and the whole trial was just, and Diddy's gonna get what he deserves, or y'all feel like he slipped away, or I think for what was presented, and I read a lot of the case, I read a lot of the transcripts, I listened to a lot of YouTube videos. I love watching court cases. I mainly like murder trials because I like, one thing I can't stand is somebody taking someone else's life. So it was good. It was a good trial. I think it was long. It was long. I feel bad for those jurors. Like, I'm not somebody that is interested in watching people be physical, but they had a long time of watching, the freak off tapes. Like, I think it was like 15 hours or something. That's ridiculous. I don't want to watch 5 minutes of a freak off. Like, you forever scarred those people. Like, you forever scarred those people. They gotta, man, they probably looking at their mate, their spouse, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, like, oh, you ain't do it like Diddy did in the video. And Diddy, what type of sicko are you? You got to be a real sick individual. Like you're not even doing nothing with your girls. You watching. You watching. Like who wants that? Who wants to watch? I don't know. Nobody want to watch. You want to do this stuff, don't you? You heard me? He's crazy, man. He's crazy. But I think the Feds overall, I think they're disappointed. The Feds really don't lose like that. Their conviction rate is what, like 94, 95%. You know, so yeah, I bet they're disappointed in the outcome and the verdict. But Diddy's defense, Mark Agnifilo, who else? Ben, what the heck is his name? The Young Thug's lawyer. Ben, has it been? I forget his name. I see his face, but I forget. He's an excellent. He's probably the best criminal trial attorney in the country. In the country. Forget. Anyway, I'm glad this stuff is over. Glad this stuff is over. Overall, I think about. I like to feel like I think about the things that not everybody else is thinking about. Like when we get this entertainment of sorts with people lives on the line and all that stuff, I like to think about the victims and the people that were hurt and the people that will be impacted. Think about Diddy's kids. They're without their and that sucks. But it's because of his actions and he's receiving his consequences. But then I think about I think about I think about all the workers that worked under him that quit because they seen something they didn't want to see. They didn't want to see, which they didn't see from him or something like that. I think about I think about the people that was fired because he didn't want to, because he was forcing them to do things that they didn't necessarily want to do. And they got kids to feed, and they don't have no other income. So a lot of people, entertainers and all, have come back to try to work for them, things of that nature. It just sucks, man. It just sucks overall. And we only get one life, man. I always say it on this channel. If you looked at any of my other lives or anything like that, you only get one life. Ain't no do-overs, ain't no mulligans, ain't no okay part twos. Like, nah, this stuff is one and done. And I can only hope that people will correct their behavior and live a righteous life up into, like, for whatever higher power they feel like is out there. But it was a time before we got to this earth. It's going to be a time where we're not on this earth anymore, and everything you do in between is really, really powerful, man, and it can affect a lot of people. So overall, I just feel bad. I feel bad for all the victims. I pray for everybody to be well and live their best lives, because at the end of the day, I don't like to waste people's time. Like, if you're together with somebody but you're not treating them right, or you're making them do freak offs, or beating them, like, you're pretty much wasting their time. You're not in their lives to marry them, to have a family. Like, you're pretty much wasting their time. And then, you know on the other side, you losing years off your life. You're emotionally invested. Who knows if how you're gonna recover, or if you are gonna recover and stuff, in order to get the happiness that you want. My thing is, everybody should have a chance and be afforded to have a happy life, and get the things that they want to obtain. So that's that. I think the feds are going to be a little mad. I think they're going to do something behind the scenes to make it like he's going to serve some jail time, man. I know he was disappointed to not get out and be granted bail, but we're going to see what happens, man. I really don't like comment on these celebrity lives and stuff, but everybody else be talking about it. So shoot, why am I got to talk about it too? Shoot. Oh man. So that's that. But I'm out and chilling, about to read my book. It's a good book right here. I ain't gonna show y'all what it is because I don't want y'all to go read. Oh, Desmond Baker Poetry said this book is good, and then y'all hogging them all from the bookstores and all off Amazon. Then I can't even find part 2, part 3, and part 4 because I heard it's a series, and I'm gonna read all them other ones. So Happy holiday weekend to everybody. Y'all see that sun hit me all nice. You see that sun hit me all nice. Yeah, I'm nice, baby. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the darn chat. Peace and blessings to everybody. Get you some barbecue food. Get you some ribs, some burgers. Get you some Chick-fil-A sauce. Throw it on top of a black bean burger, and go have a good time. And life is too short. Smile a little bit. Hope everybody is well. I will check in with y'all soon. Thanks for tuning in. It's Desmond Baker Poetry. Holla at your boy.